Question 1. Within feet of a school, the speed limit is 25 miles per hour while children are outside. A. 500 to 1000. Within 500–1000 feet of a school, the speed limit is 25 miles per hour while children are outside. Question 2. What does this image mean? A. You may proceed. This is a picture of a flag person signaling that you may proceed.
If you want to pass DMV test in first time, you can download our iOS app for free. App contains 120,000 plus permit test questions, 523 plus cheat sheet questions, 350 plus traffic road signs, official handbook and FAQ. Includes all 51 states test. Even 98.5% people pass their test first time after using our app. You can find link in the description. Download app for free from App Store, which contains latest 2024 material licensed by official DMV team. Get 3 days free trial for a limited time. Let's get back to the video.
Question 3. It is unsafe for you to pass when C. You are moving through an intersection. You should not attempt to pass another vehicle when you are approaching or moving through an intersection or crosswalk. Question 4. In a roundabout, you must drive in. A. A counterclockwise direction. A roundabout is an intersection where traffic travels around the central island in a counterclockwise direction. Question 5. Do not use your horn. C. In any of the above situations. Do not honk at pedestrians, bicyclists, or motorcyclists unless it is necessary to avoid an accident. Question 6. When two vehicles meet on a steep mountain road where neither can pass, which vehicle has the right of way? B. The vehicles traveling uphill. When two vehicles meet on a steep mountain road where neither can pass, the vehicle traveling downhill must yield the right of way by backing up until the vehicle going uphill can pass. The vehicle facing downhill has the greater amount of control when backing. Question 7. In open country at night and on dark streets, you should use your B. High beam headlights. In open country at night and on dark streets, you should drive with your high beam headlights. Question 8. If you are carrying a load extending more than 4 feet from the back rear bumper of the vehicle, what must you place at the extreme end of the load? A. 1 red or orange flag in the daytime and 2 red lights at night. Do not carry anything in or on a passenger vehicle which extends beyond the fenders on the left side, or more than 6 inches beyond the fenders on the right side. Cargo extending more than 4 feet from the back rear bumper of the vehicle must display a 12-inch red or fluorescent orange square flag or 2 red lights at night. Question 9. If a preliminary alcohol screening (PAS) test of an underage California driver reveals a blood alcohol concentration (BAC) of or higher, the officer may require the driver to take a second test. A. 0.05%. If a California driver under the age of 21 is found to have a BAC of 0.05% or higher in a preliminary chemical test, he or she may be required to submit to a second test. If the second test also reveals a BAC of 0.05% or higher, the driver will be arrested for DUI, and his or her license will be suspended. Question 10. If your vehicle is parked on a level street, in which direction should the tires point? C. Parallel to the curb. If your vehicle is parked on a level street, the tires should be parallel to the curb. Question 11. If you see a stray animal in your path, you should C. Slow down or stop, if it is safe to do so. If you see animals or livestock, slow down and follow directions from the person in charge of the animals. If you see a stray animal in your path, slow down or stop, if it is safe to do so. Question 12. Because tractor trailers are so large, they often appear to be traveling. C. Slower. Because tractor trailers are so large, they often appear to be traveling slower than they actually are. When you're passing or turning, never try to cut off an oncoming truck. There have been many collisions between a car and a large truck, in which the car driver failed to realize how close the truck was, or how fast it was traveling. Question 13. This sign warns that B. The road is slippery when drivers must go slow. The road surface is slippery when it is wet. This sign is often located near bridges and overpasses. Question 14. What does this road sign indicate? B. A steep downgrade ahead. This sign warns that there is a steep descent ahead. Check your brakes. Watch out for slowly descending vehicles such as trucks. Shift into a low gear, even if your vehicle has an automatic transmission, to prevent your brakes from fading, losing their effectiveness from overuse. Question 15. Are you allowed to stop beside a white curb? C. Yes, but only long enough to pick up or drop off passengers or mail. You may stop at a white curb only long enough to pick up or drop off passengers or mail, but not freight. Question 16. If you are driving slower than the other traffic on a highway or freeway, stay in the lane. C. Nearest to the right side of the road. Maintain the same approximate speed as surrounding vehicles when possible, but never exceed the posted speed limits. If you are driving slower than the other traffic, stay in the lane nearest to the right side of the road. Question 17. NEV use only lanes have vehicles. A. That are slow-moving and restricted to neighborhood use. Neighborhood electric vehicles, NEVs, are battery-operated, slow-moving, 25 miles per hour or less vehicles. They are prohibited from operating on roadways whose speed limit exceeds 35 miles per hour. NEV use-only lanes have lower speed limits and are intended for NEVs and other low-speed vehicles, LSVs. Question 18. On a two-lane road with a solid yellow center line and a broken yellow center line, are you allowed to pass the vehicle in front of you? A. Yes, if the broken line is on your side. You may pass vehicles ahead of you only if there is a broken yellow center line on your side. Question 19. In California, you may not stop at a curb to pick up or drop off passengers. B. Red. California has an extensive set of rules on painted colored curbs. A green curb indicates that you may park there for the time posted. A yellow curb is like a no parking sign. It means that you may stop there only momentarily to pick up or drop off passengers or cargo. A white curb is like a no standing sign. It means that you may stop there only momentarily to pick up or drop off passengers, but not cargo. A red curb is like a no stopping sign. It means that you may not stop there for any reason other than to obey another traffic rule. Finally, a blue curb indicates that only persons who have a disabled placard or disabled license plate may park there. 20. Why should you always make a shoulder check for motorcycles before changing lanes? B. They are difficult to see. Before you turn or change lanes, make a shoulder check for motorcycles. Their smaller profiles can make them difficult to see. Question 21. When should you switch on your high beam headlights? C. When driving in open country at night or on dark city streets. In open country at night or on dark city streets, use your high beam headlights whenever possible, as long as it is not illegal. However, do not blind oncoming drivers with your high beam headlights. Dim your lights when necessary. Question 22. This sign shows the location of. C. A hospital service. This is a service guide sign. This sign shows the location of a hospital service. Question 23. If weather conditions require you to use your windshield wipers, you must also. B. Tune on your headlights. If weather conditions require you to use your windshield wipers, you must also turn on your headlights. Question 24. When passing a vehicle, do not merge back in front of the vehicle until you can see its. C. Headlights in your rearview mirror. When passing a vehicle, do not merge back in front of the vehicle until you can see its headlights in your rearview mirror. Large vehicles have long stopping distances. If you merge back directly in front of a large vehicle and then suddenly slow down or stop for some reason, you might get rear-ended by the large vehicle. Question 25. Under California law, can you legally park in front of a driveway, partially or fully blocking it? A. No, never. Under California law, it is generally illegal for you to park in front of any driveway, even your own. However, California law does allow a local jurisdiction to choose to issue you a permit that will allow you to park in front of your own driveway. Question 26. Lanes of traffic going in opposite directions are divided by B. Yellow lines. White lines separate lanes of traffic that are going in the same direction. Yellow lines separate opposing lanes. Question 27. What should you do if another driver tailgates your vehicle? A. Change lanes to allow the tailgater to pass. Tailgating is a trait of aggressive driving. If another driver tailgates you, change lanes and let the driver pass. It's safer to have the tailgater in front of you than right behind you. Don't increase your speed in an attempt to appease or outdistance the tailgater. No speed is too fast for some tailgaters. Question 28. While driving, when you see a triangular road sign, you must B. Reduce your speed and yield. A sign shaped like a downward-pointing triangle is a yield sign. When you see a yield sign, you must slow down and yield to approaching traffic. Question 29. Which of the following statements about passing other vehicles are true? C. Both of the above are true. Always signal before passing. Do not pull out to pass unless you know you will have enough space to pull back into your lane. Avoid passing on two-lane roads, it is dangerous. Every time you pass, you increase your chances of having a collision. Question 30. When driving on gravel or dirt, you should slow down because B. You do not have much tractions. You do not have as much traction on gravel or dirt roads as you do on concrete or asphalt roads. On gravel or dirt roads, it will take you much longer to stop, and it is much easier to skid when turning. Therefore, you should slow down. Question 31. The white line painted across a traffic lane before an intersection is known as a C. Limit line. A limit line, also known as a stop line, is a white line painted across a traffic lane, showing where you must stop for a traffic signal or stop sign. Question 32. To avoid tailgating, one should follow the A. 3-second rule. Most rear-end collisions are caused by tailgating. To avoid tailgating, use the 3-second rule. When the vehicle ahead of you passes a certain fixed point, such as a sign, it should take your vehicle about 3 seconds to reach that same point. To count 3 seconds, count 1001, 1002, 1003. Question 33. Which of the following statements about the right-of-way is false? B. At T intersections without signs or signals, a vehicle on the through road must yield to vehicles on the terminating road. This statement is false. At a T intersection without signs or signals, a vehicle on the through road must yield to vehicles on the terminating road. The reverse is true. At a T intersection without signs or signals, a vehicle on the terminating road must yield to vehicles on the through road. Question 34. Which of the following statements is true about airbags? A. They are installed to provide additional safety beyond seat belts. Always use your seat belts even if the vehicle is equipped with airbags. Airbags are a safety feature that help keep you safer than a seat belt alone. In the United States, all cars and light trucks built after September 1, 1998, are required to have airbags for the driver and right front passenger. Question 35. In California, you may make a U-turn. A. In a residential district. Under California law, you may make a U-turn at an intersection, in a residential district, or through a specially provided opening in the median or barrier of a divided highway. Question 36. You may drive in a carpool/HOV lane if C. Either of the above is true. You may drive in a carpool/HOV lane if you have the minimum number of people required for that lane, you're driving a low-emission vehicle with a DMV-issued diesel, or you're riding a motorcycle, even without a passenger, unless otherwise posted.
If you want to pass DMV test in first time, you can download our iOS app for free. App contains 120,000 plus permit test questions, 523 plus cheat sheet questions, 350 plus traffic road signs, official handbook and FAQ. Includes all 51 states test. Even 98.5% people pass their test first time after using our app. You can find link in the description. Download app for free from App Store, which contains latest 2024 material licensed by official DMV team. Get 3 days free trial for a limited time.